Now, Sean Quilty, how did a Limerick man from a hurling tradition end up in playing out half for Westport?
Well, Oliver, in 1960 and in 1961, I filled in the FCA in Castlebar, the cavalry squadron, motor squadron, and I took them to summer camp. I was replacing people that were serving in the Congo on both occasions. So the opportunity arose to play football with the Castlebar Mitchells and play rugby with Westport, which was very, very enjoyable every winter. And I remember people like Kilkenny, Jack McAleer, Ted Walsh, isn't it?
Ted Walsh, yeah. Stephen Walsh, yes, Stephen was a very good player. They were all quite good players. There was Liam Watt,
Hugh O'Malley, very good player now. Hugh went to one of these rugby schools like Blackrock or some of those places like that, and it was very enjoyable stuff. We played in the Connacht Junior League and the Connacht Junior Cup, and I still remember to this day the jerseys, the kind of bluey jerseys of bluey to blue. Navy blue was the colour, and I remember even fond memories of the social side of rugby there, playing I think out in the estate, and then coming in and having a meal and drinks in the Asgard. Well, it was the Asgard later on. It was a pub and restaurant on the Quays.
And did you win many matches?
No, we didn't win.
Did you win any trophy?
In my time, we didn't win. We didn't win either the cup or the league. There was in junior rugby that time. There was one very ferocious team, and I use that in the nicest way now possible. Our Ladies Boys Club in Galway.
Yeah.
And they were
the top of the pile,
they were top of the junior pile, yeah.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah. And of course the college, UCG, when they came back, they would have a very good junior team in addition to a senior team.
And what was your training schedule like that time?
Training schedule, I think was about once a week. Once a week, and not very, very serious stuff indeed, you know. But there was some very fit, and I remember our two front row forwards, Jack McAleer and was it Ted Walsh? Yeah.
Teddy Walsh?
Yeah, Teddy, and they were fairly hefty props now. And at one stage I played out half, and another time I was in the forwards. But I remember if either of those, or if both fell on you, you'd be you'd be screaming, get off, get up, oh my leg, you know.
Do you remember who the captain was at the time?
I think Hugh O'Malley was the captain. Yeah. Probably there was Robert Kilkenny, wasn't it? Yeah, Robert Kilkenny as well. And it was very good. There were skilled. There were some very skilled players now in it.
Do you remember the president? Would it be Paddy Hoban, would it?
It was, yeah, Paddy Hoban.
He was there for a long time. He was there for a long time. He was an army man too.
Yeah, commandant, yeah.
He
was an FCA commandant. And there was a chap also called Ward now. I remember he was involved in the club as a kind of a club executive.
Was he Paddy Ward from Ballinasloe, was he?
I'm not sure, I can't recall.
I think he was the Paddy Ward. He was involved.
It was very social. It was certainly a lovely place. Westport's a lovely town. It was a lovely place to spend a winter Sunday and a spring Sunday indeed. And they didn't take it very serious.
Good.